Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone's having a good morning. I tried to put my lipstick on, did a horrible job as usual because it's really cheap stuff. I'm going to go to the store and buy the expensive stuff eventually. I just have wanted to spend my money on other things lately. Yeah, so, because I really don't care what I look like even. Well, I do care in, like, a sense that I'm female and we have a little vanity. But, like, I know I'm not pretty, so I don't, go to extremes with it. I don't get my face airbrushed every day. I don't have clothes especially fitted for my body. That kind of thing. And excuse me, I have a bit of a cold. I was sick for 2 days. I'm going to talk about DeathbyRomy. And I think that's her name. I can't really say it. It's Romy. I was taught to read by sight, not phonetics, so sometimes I mess words up. I kind of see them as hieroglyphs. It was just they did an experiment on us when we were little, and they wanted to know who would do better, and people who learned by phonics did better, even though English doesn't follow all the rules. So anyway, they still did better than I did. But I've heard worse stories where they've taught them to read phonetically, like exactly how they're supposed to, and then they thought that the girl was retarded in college. They do experiments on us, and they did a lot on me when I was in special ed. But anyway, we're going to talk about this singer. She goes into a convenience store and then kills someone, and then she kills everyone. And it's because it's called I Kill Everything, and it's like everything. I kill everything I fuck is what she starts saying. And basically it's the machines, again, doing the operation. It's terrible. It kills you, and it's terrible. I mean, I don't know why you would kill someone in that way. We're against cruel and unusual punishment, but when I say things like, can we just burn the Constitution? I get, like people are like, no, that keeps us safe. I'm like, that's not keeping you safe. They're just avoiding it by loopholes, or just altogether just avoiding it, saying we have these special rights, we got it from the CIA, whatever. I mean, there's no point in even having a constitution if you're not going to follow it. And if people like me don't have rights, we need to know that too, so I can adapt my behavior to be more like a servant, more like a slave. And I can't always do that in a society that thinks it's free. They think that I'm trying to get something out of them, or that I'm a robot. I've been called a robot I don't know how many times. When I volunteered at the animal shelter, which went downhill because I got bitten by a dog, yes, basically any dog will attack me. Dogs don't like me very much, usually, except for pet dogs that get used to me, and even that's kind of iffy. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm a cat person and I can sense it. But anyway, so they're doing all this death stuff and death squads and trying to make these new rules and stuff, and it's like, this is ridiculous. If you're not going to tell us why. See, I have an idea that they're trying to swamp us. Like, they're going to come in and they're going to just take over, and they'll just be like, oh, we've got all these machines around you, and we can do whatever we want to you all the time, like they did me with lobotomy and trying to kill me a bunch of times. But I hate sex because it's been used against me so much, manipulative way. I have never been molested. I've never had sex all the way. But basically, when I'm work and stuff like that, they bash me up against my superiors and say that I'm, sucking up to them or whatever. The robot has come alive, I guess. I'm not as much of a robot as I used to be because I was really in, like, service mode for a while. Yeah. But I could adapt my behavior. Like I said, it's not identical. So I just wanted to tell you, she's killing people, and my makeup is terrible. Anybody got any tips for lipstick? Come on, man.